Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Let's go ahead and get into some things when it comes to Kanye West. He was out there, Paris Fashion Week, Yeezy Season 9 fashion show, and he rocked a White Lives Matter t-shirt. Now, I did a short on this. It got picked up in the algorithm. A whole bunch of strangers picked it up. And you guys were claiming reverse racism. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but reverse racism does not exist in America. It's not a thing. It doesn't exist, dummy. Pick up a book. Furthermore, a lot of y'all were like, well, is your stance white lives don't matter? And it's not about white lives not mattering or mattering. Okay, it's not about that. My whole thing was Kanye West is doing this out of retaliation, piggybacking off of BLM to say WLM. Fundamentally, that's anti-black. But not only that, white people don't need a slogan to let the world know that their life matters. Because historically, if you pick up a book, you'll learn that historically, white folks have made it their mission to let everybody else know, non-white, that their life matters more. Have you ever heard of white supremacy? It's a phenomenon that's been studied heavily. Read about it. Have you ever opened a history book and saw this event in American history and globally called slavery? Pick up a book. I'm about to prove that what Kanye West did was out of retaliation of or from Black Lives Matter. Y'all ready for this? Shout out to, I think this is the Shade Room. Kanye West reacts to backlash over White Lives Matter t-shirt in response to fashion editor Gabriella. Now, I don't know what Gabriella said nor did, but he said, everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome. So it wasn't out of retaliation. What did Gabriella say? I know he posted the picture. It says he also called out fashion editor Gabriella Carifa Johnson, who said there is no excuse, there is no art here, among other critiques. Oh, okay. Well, listen, Linda, listen. I agree with her. There is no art here. The art is trash. Kanye West is trash. You're trash. You're trash. You're trash. You're trash. You're a MAGA, Trump-supporting trash bag. All right? So with that being said, speaking of Kanye West, Armon Wiggins took to his platform to speak on Kanye West yesterday. And Jason Lee received a couple of stray bullets. Now, honestly, I don't really know the root of the issue between Armon and Jason Lee. I don't know the root cause of it. I feel like it's still kind of like a mystery. Some people are saying that Armon is not going along with this narrative that Jason is trying to drive down to the ground on this little TV show as far as Tiffany Haddish is concerned with that whole dismissed case. I think even before that, there was some tension. I think it has something to do with there was a story about Nicki Minaj, Kate Miller. That's what it was. That's when I started to notice this weird ass shift between Jason Lee and Armon Wiggins. The Kate Miller fake account came out and basically sold us a whole bunch of fake stories about Nicki Minaj. And Jason Lee kind of schooled his little bro in public under Instagram comments. And I don't think Armon Wiggins liked that. Armon was like, why are you trying to school me on journalism, boo, when you killed off the queen? So it's getting very petty, honey. Okay. And then recently, Jason Lee did the gagging. I don't have pictures up here because I'm not prepared. But Jason Lee did the gagging show. And basically was calling out Armon saying, oh, why are you live at the same time I'm live? I have 4,000 viewers too. And then for like a week and a half now, Armon has been on his platform talking about the girls are mad because we have the numbers. And they only have the numbers. They only get the numbers when they're beefing. And all we're doing over here is spilling tea, darling. Okay, so this little beef is kind of spicy a little bit. I'm kind of here for it. I kind of like this. It's interesting. But last night, Armon said this while speaking on Kanye West.
Oh, granted, I like Kanye West, but when you align yourself with frauds and people that pretend to be for black media and it's all about themselves and their ego, perhaps you can't really trust the message that they're sending either.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Becky, what is going on? He basically called Jason Lee a fraud, pretending to be for black people. Remember they had the black brunch for media, 100 black people in media or something like that. You know what I mean? A pretty dope event from what I've seen. You know, but listen, I don't really have an opinion on that. I don't know what the hell going on, jam. Right? So I would love to know though. To me, Armon and Jason Lee are operating like these female rappers. And I don't like that. Like, they sub and sub and sub all day on Twitter. And then all of a sudden it comes to blows. And it's like, okay, now we want to at each other and really like make it known that we're talking about each other. And so Jason Lee is subbing Armon. Armon is subbing Jason Lee. And it's just like, can we just get a story time on why y'all don't like each other? Like, can y'all just like run it down? Like, but it's kind of like a thing where it's like they both want to sub each other, but they don't really want to talk about it because neither of them want to make it seem like I'm the one who has the problem. I'm not the drama. I'm not the problem. You're the problem. You have the problem with me. You're jealous of the younger, cuter bloggers. And that's not me talking, okay? That's just me like speaking in general terms, all right? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Last but not least, Kandi and Marlo, very quickly, and I'm gonna stay on this for literally 30 seconds. Kandi is doing these spoofs of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 reunion. And Marlo don't like it because Marlo, of course, is a character in Kandi's spoof. And so Marlo goes to Instagram and she basically calls Kandi obsessed. And then Kandi goes on to her Amazon Live and basically says, girl, you have not seen Obsessed. It's giving Mariah Carey and Eminem. So I say that to say they're beefing and filming starts this week. And they're, of course, going to bring this beef on to season 15. Let me know how you guys feel about the situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.